Yo, we back again. Beyond the Road podcast. Kwame and your boy Zoe. We
What's
in
up?
this, man.
What up?
What
What
up?
up? How we doing, bro?
Hey, man, we're doing pretty good.
Oh yeah,
Ending the year, getting close to the end of the year. Still training, still staying in shape.
yeah, man.
Just chilling. No real UFCs going on. No big fights yet. It's over.
6 weeks.
Um, no more streaming, probably, dude. No more of that illegal streaming for you guys. It's going to Paramount, right? We're going to Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
Should be exciting. Should be
$10 a
what
month.
easy. We'll pay that shit. Get a good
Yeah.
stream. Who knows, man? But excited about that next year. There's a lot of talk about this fight, that fight, White House, Connor. It's like I don't get excited about this shit until it happens. Like, you get hyped about these fights. Oh, John Jones coming back. Oh, fucking um Amanda Nunes coming back. All right, let's see, dude. Until it's like a week
Mhm.
out. When it's a week out, of
Now we'll
course,
talk.
then we'll talk because all this shit's happening. Illy's dropping out. I thought he was gonna turn into this demon, but he's getting hit hard, bro. He's getting hit harder than he's ever been hit before, dude. So I'm just waking up to this shit.
Yep.
He's getting accusations of domestic violence, right? Like they're saying that the wife's saying he hit him.
Oh,
I'm just imagine, dude, he knocked out his wife for some crazy shit. Imagine we got fucking video footage of
that's
him
not
like
good.
throwing wine glasses and shit like Johnny Depp or what, bro? Like, what do we have? Hopefully not, but that will be crazy. He's heading down that route, that John Jones route, bro. Like,
That Conor McGregor route, bro. That's
yeah,
literally
that.
like step by step. I know there's a lot of people talking about like, oh, he's just copying Conor McGregor, but this is kind of like the same thing.
So yeah, it's fucking sucks, and it might take him a whole year to get out of this. It's like, how do you fight when you got trials coming up, you got court cases, domestic violence. Everyone's gonna fucking nobody likes somebody who does domestic violence, bro. It takes a
Hmm.
long time to get over this shit. But we've seen Mike Tyson go through these things. Connor, John Jones, a lot of fighters, man, a lot of boxers. They get mixed up in this domestic violence, and even like football players, and we've seen it all. So it sucks to lose a top tier fighter like that, and that's how things quickly can change. And that just shows to tell you, man, if you want to be a champion, it's like it's not just training, winning fights. It's also what you do off the mats, out the cage, your character, how you carry yourself. Because if you're getting arrested, you're getting cases outside. It's like you'll never be able to have that legacy and be able to defend. This could be the end of Illy. We don't know, bro. Like,
Damn.
what if he just never comes back? He's just one of those guys that knock people out and then that's it. And it's like, wow, that's a big loss to UFC, man. I don't know how you feel about this one.
It's that's huge. I was hearing the news saying that that Ili wanted to go to boxing after the MMA career. It's like we're thinking before all this happened, it's like, man, how many fights does Ilya have left? Because if you want to go out on top, what better resume does someone have than Ilya Tapor? He's knocked out legends, knocked out Max, Volk, Charles, back to back to back. It's like, who does that? So seeing this happen, it's like, bro, anybody, this can happen to anybody. It could happen to the top of the top. It could happen to any regular Joe Schmo. And it's like, bro, these guys, like you said, with off the court, or when
Mhm.
how they are at the crib, it's true, bro. These guys can't throw hands. They can't be the same person they are in the cage in normal life. I heard DC talk about that. Like these guys
Yeah.
have to contain their inner, I don't know, I want to say demon, but just like the inner warrior in them, because you can't throw hands with your girl. You can't do any of that
Mhm.
stuff. So it's like
Mhm.
I don't even know what happened, to be honest. I saw that this morning on Instagram, and I didn't really know what to think of it. But yeah, dude, it would suck, dude, just because Ilya is he's young. I think he's like
Yeah.
29, maybe. Like he's
Yeah.
super young still. A lot of talent, and I don't know. This could this affect his brother's legacy? Like we don't know what's gonna
Mm.
happen. So yeah, dude, it sucks losing a star like that, especially at a young age.
Yeah. And it's like the longer he doesn't fight, the harder it's gonna be to come back.
Mm,
But yeah, man, we'll keep tabs on that. We'll see how that goes.
hmm.
I wanted to talk to you about John Cena, his last
Yeah.
match, retiring. There was a very weak rear naked choke put on. He
So
was
weak, bro.
smiling. He tapped out, and I was just like, "What the hell is this shit, bro? What did you think about that?"
I okay, we could all agree that wrestling is not real, right? I think all of us were devastated once we found out the day that WWE wasn't real. But bro, come on, why they gotta do John Cena like that with a weak ass rear naked choke? Let him go out like a legend. That fool has been there since the beginning. Like you know, literally a legend. I don't think there's anybody bigger than John Cena. So him going out like that, tapping out to a rear naked choke, that wasn't even real.
It
Like, bro, look at that rear
was
naked
so
choke.
bad.
Nobody's tapping to that, bro. Nobody's tapping to
No.
that. So I don't know. A lot of people are hating on Triple H because he's like the Vince McMahon of the whole like
Okay.
WWE scene. So everybody's like, "Oh, Triple H, why would you do this?" So what would you do if you were like, "Okay, I'm in charge of John Cena's last match"? How would you have him go out, bro?
Um, I know. I guess like so when you're leaving the WWE, I guess they want you to lose, right? I've seen some old school wrestlers go out and they especially when they want to get out and they're like, "Hey, you can't get out yet. You're trying to break contract." They're probably gonna make you lose. And I've seen it happen to some wrestlers, and there's like a lot of controversy. Some people don't want to lose, and I think it was one of those situations where now you're making me think about it. I'm thinking John Cena didn't want to lose, and they're like, "Hey, this is how you're gonna lose. How do you want to lose?" And then he was probably just like, "Fuck it, just put a rear naked choke on me," because he was probably thinking like, "I'm gonna let this guy choke me, but I'm gonna smile and look at the camera and be like, you guys know this is bullshit." So
Yeah.
he probably didn't want to go out losing, and that was like, "Hey, this is the only way out of the contract. You got to lose." They want to bring the next. I don't know who the other guy was. I don't watch wrestling that much, but
Nah, I
they
don't know
probably
either.
wanted to pass the torch a little bit. Like, "Hey, this guy's washed up." They don't want him to leave on top, which is kind of whack. Um, I don't know. I think like something cooler than that, something more believable. Maybe someone come in, hit him with a chair, and he goes out, or But that was lame, and
That
I
was so
guess
whack.
I guess he didn't agree on it. Maybe he'll talk about it later and be like, "Hey, I didn't want to go out. They wanted me to lose." So you know, a lot of
I would have went
disappointed
off
John
script, bro.
Cena fans.
I
Yeah,
would have been hell no. I'm not going out like this. But I
yeah.
don't know.
Just to start.
I wish John Cena did something like that. I was like, nah, bro, I gotta go out. There's all the fans there. I don't know how much they paid for those tickets, but I'm sure they're pretty
A lot.
expensive. But you see a lot of these guys, a lot of celebrities, a lot of like, I don't know. I was watching like YouTubers. I'm like, damn, like I saw this on Instagram and I was just like, bro, a lot of these guys are like really disappointed. It's like you don't want to disappoint the fans, but maybe I don't know. This is kind of like an end of the chapter, right? And it's like,
Yeah,
damn, I don't know. As I'm getting older, I'm like, damn, all the goats are kind of going away, bro. So I was like, God damn, John Cena,
yeah,
he's out of here,
yeah.
which is crazy.
I mean, I just think about like in my era, my favorite wrestler was like The Rock. So it's like
Mhm.
if I never went to an event, but if I did, and like imagine you pay like $1,000 and you're there with The Rock, you're like a hardcore fan, and then like this is the only one you go to, and this fool fucking just loses to some bullshit rear naked choke. I would be fucking pissed, dude. I think they were all booing Triple H too.
Mm,
Like they showed him like that he was doing some ringside fucking shit, and
mhm.
they're booing the shit out of Triple H. So, but that causes more controversy. I mean, that's what they like. So then Triple H might flip it and be like, "I'll give you one more shot to come back," and like at the end of the year, bro, some stupid ass shit, bro. So I
Oh
don't
man, he
know,
had a
but
whole farewell tour, like he went everywhere, kind of like
yeah,
Kobe. I think I
he
don't
did
know. I feel like they should have more stuff like that. I think I mentioned it before, but like a lot of these UFC fighters, they go out like pretty bad. Like they don't like you go Anthony Smith, like Dustin Poirier was pretty cool, like they did in Louisiana. They did that whole kind of thing, but he lost as well. There's not a lot of people who win on their retirement match, which is pretty sad. Henry Cejudo just happened. He retired. I want to see Unk get one dub before they head out and call it
mm,
wraps because a lot of these guys. Well, there's another guy who just retired, like Jose Aldo, also
mm,
same thing. So, bro, going out on a dub is super hard. And I think that's like a big topic of discussion of like when should you leave when you're on top? Should you drag it all the way out as much as you can? I think WWE, you could drag it out a lot more because you're not really, but they do go through a lot physically. But the UFC is a different animal. So, do you think that they should call it quits when they're at the top, double champion on the top of the world? or do you think they should just go until the wheels fall off like Tony Ferguson?
Ah, man, I think they should go till the wheels fall off, bro. Especially
Yeah.
like if you're in your higher in your career and you're
Mhm.
making a lot of money. It's like DC. He said he didn't start making money till like towards the end of his career, and that's why he kept coming back. You know,
Mhm.
and I mean, if you don't have any other businesses, any other ventures, like you're gonna have to fight to the end, bro. Like if you don't have some other stuff going on, it's like what else are you gonna do? Especially you're trying to maintain this lifestyle. UFC doesn't pay a whole lot, and then if you're on top with the belt and they're paying you big time money, it's like unless you're gonna go to boxing or you got some crazy business going on, it's like you should fight, bro. Like, and I know people talk about legacy and stuff like that, but you do give another shot to someone else. But I think you just got to think about yourself. A couple things like your health. If you're getting beat up a lot, you know, yeah, maybe you should. But um, if you're someone that doesn't get touched up a lot, and you can, you're like, hey, and I'm not that banged up. Why not keep fighting? I'm walking out of these fights. I feel pretty good. I'm healthy. I don't have CTE. Why not run it up? Like, and especially if you can just wrestle someone down and hold them. Like 90% of your fights, you're like, dude, I'm gonna keep going, and then transition from there. That's what I think, bro. Like, why not?
Yeah, because I mean, I think a lot of people have different styles. Like Habib went out undefeated, right? His dad passed away. He said he's not going to fight because his dad's not coaching him. Connor, he was the top of the world double champion. Then he went to boxing to fight Floyd, made a huge bag, but we kind of saw that kind of like, that kind of mess with him mentally,
Yeah.
especially coming back and all that type of stuff. So that was hard as well. I'm trying to think. John Jones is kind of like in a weird situation where he already retired, but he's like he still has one more in him, maybe two more in him. Maybe this White House card is going to give him that motivation to do something like that. Mighty Mouse kind of do 11 or 8 or 9 title defenses in the UFC, then goes to one championship, gets traded for Ben Askren. He wins the belt over there, but he's also got knocked out over there at one championship. Retires, great career. Just the retirement speech was kind of a L low
Hmm.
key, but
Yeah, it was
uh,
my
but
wife.
uh, yeah, dude, it's kind of tough, especially if these guys are in their prime. It's really a young man's sport. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
there's a couple unks that still know how to do their thing in there with being like crafty and stuff like that. But it's like it's really tough to go out. So I'm very interested to see what's next for some of these champions. Ilia Taporia, like what's gonna happen to his legacy if it's over with? Like he honestly did something that not a lot of us expected him to do. Does he
Hmm.
go in the Hall of Fame? Does this like domestic thing kind of take him out of that
Ooh,
situation? It's like holy, like it's pretty crazy, bro. So yeah, it's tough.
shoot. Only time will tell, man.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Anything else going on in the UFC we should know about? Like any other news going?
6 week break. This last card was pretty at the apex. It was okay. Manel Cap versus Brandon Royval. Some good fights on that card. Bobby Green ended up getting a win via decision. But besides that, we have Patty Pimlet, Justin Gaethje for UFC 324. But that's not, like I said, until 6 weeks. So I don't know what us fans are gonna do in that time. We're gonna start. We have Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. I don't know if we're probably gonna have to watch that, bro. At the end of the
Yeah.
day, just because we don't have nothing else to
Oh
watch.
my god.
But yeah, that's pretty big, I guess. Francis Ngannou turned down that fight with Jake Paul. Apparently,
Hmm.
Francis Ngannou threatened Dana White at a conference, so that's why there's so much beef going on. So I saw that interview with Ngannou and Ariel Helwani. It looked pretty bad. Where
Oh
Ngannou just
damn.
he pretty much didn't deny him having like an altercation with Dana White, but he tried
Ooh,
to he tried to kind of
that's
talk his way out
crazy.
of it. Didn't end up going his way, but yeah, I
Damn.
feel like PFL got screwed with Ngannou, bro. He doesn't even want to fight for PFL anymore. He wants to come back, fight at the White House. He fought one fight for the PFL. I don't know how much money they spent on Ngannou, but it was pretty bad. But besides that, got some great fights. Gaethje Pimlet, that card's insane. That's in Vegas, and then we have Volk and Diego in Australia. That's going to be awesome as well. And then we
Damn.
have Charles versus Max Holloway. So we got 2026 is going to be fire. Any of those matchups like stick out to you on maybe if you pull up or I don't know the couple fight cards are in Vegas.
Damn. You said Patty Pimblett and Gaethje, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, that's probably gonna be a dope
That's the
ass fight right
Nunes,
there.
Harrison, Co-Main, and then Sean O'Malley versus Song Yudong before that one as well.
Yeah, that one might be worth pulling up to for sure. That one's probably in Vegas, huh?
Yeah, that one's
Um,
at T-Mobile.
that one, damn, that one's I'm really interested in that, and
Mhm.
yeah, definitely want to see what Amanda Nunes can do to Harrison.
What do you think about
Um,
that? Let's talk about that for a little bit, because a lot of these newer fans coming to the UFC, they really don't know who Amanda Nunes is. Like, what do you think about this matchup with Kayla? Because Kayla is like gold medalist in judo, super strong, aggressive. Like, how do you think that match plays out?
I just think Amanda Nunes is just tough, dude. I seen her just like knock out the best, bro. Like when she knocked out Cyborg, that shit was scary, bro. I was like, everybody used to be scared of Cyborg, and she
Cyborg
just
is like,
fucking
mhm,
flatlined her, dude. I was going crazy, and I'm not like huge on like women fighters. Like I don't get, like I don't get as hyped as seeing a lot of women fighters. There's a
mhm.
few,
There's a few, right? Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Zhang Wei
Rousey.
Li, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Mhm.
Rousey. I used to watch all her fights, and then Amanda Nunes came along and just started starching motherfuckers. So I'm just like, I don't. I mean, she just beat everybody and was like, I don't know what to do. She had a kid, and the lioness, dude. So I can't wait to see her come back. I think she can KO fucking Harrison, bro. I
Harrison,
really think
wow.
she can. It's been a while since she's been on the mats, but
Mhm.
nothing really excited her. And I think I think KO, dude. I think she can come back and do it. Like she seems confident. I don't know what she's been doing or training. And um Harrison looks bigger when they stand next to each other. Definitely more she got more muscle on them and
Yeah,
stuff like
she's
that, but
super buff, bro.
it's pretty
It's like,
pretty
holy sh
solid.
yeah.
We'll see how she can take a punch though, man. So, I
I think
mean,
she
what is
struggles making weight, Harrison. I think she, like, considered retirement the fir on even that championship fight where she won the belt, she's like, "Oh, I'm thinking about retiring." I think it's gonna be super tough for her to make weight. That's the lightest division in the women's division, and I think we talked about it earlier, just like, bro, like, Harrison could probably fight in a couple divisions, bro.
Yeah.
Few. So, I
So,
think that's gonna be the biggest fight for Harrison. If she makes weight, it's gonna be a good one. But like Ariel Helwani was talking about, like that should be the main event. I don't know if you've seen that. It's like
mm,
this should be the main event. When's the last time we saw a women's fight like this? Patty Pimlet versus Justin Gaethje is an interim fight. What
oh,
do you think? What do you think? Should this be the main event, or should Patty and Gaethje be the main event for that?
yeah, the Amanda Nunes, man, that should be a main event for sure, dude. Like, I don't understand.
Hmm.
Maybe, like you said, maybe a lot of people just don't know who Amanda Nunes is, right? Maybe her popularity isn't that big, but I remember when I left Anaheim, what UFC event with Volk and Illy.
Hmm.
People were outside holding fucking signs saying Amanda Nunes versus Cyborg 2. Like I was like, what the fuck?
Really?
Like, yeah. So I was like, it was so random. They were like protesting that shit. I was like, I'll watch it again, but Cyborg got knocked the fuck out, bro. Like that shit was crazy. So I mean, I don't know what Cyborg's doing nowadays, but it would be cool to see her just fucking just go to the UFC, get another fight too. Why not? Fuck it.
I remember watching my first like cyborg fight. My dad showed me. I think it was at like Strike Force. I think Strike Force was very popular back then. I think Nick was it Nick Diaz that fought at Strike Force? But those are some good fights at Strike Force. And I saw a cyborg fight for the first time, and it's like these women are crazy, bro. They could throw down. They go crazy, and a lot of these fights are super bloody. They're super violent too. So it's like I think it'll be entertaining. Even to have it as a main event, I don't think people would be hating on that just because a lot of the women's fights aren't as big as this one. Like, when's the next time we're gonna see a big women's fight like this where someone comes
Damn.
back? Harrison's just like this monster, gets the belt. So I think it'll be good. But with this whole Paramount thing, I'm very interested to see how it plays out. Like, are they going to add more? Are they going to invest more in the website? Are they going to add more to kind of Fight Pass and the library of the UFC fights? Sometimes I try to look up fights on my phone, bro, and I can't find. Like, you have to type in everything correctly. You can't you have to make sure that you put the last name and you spell it right, and try to go to
It's
these
hard.
cards. And it's hard to find some of these things. So I really hope they invest on the website. Sometimes they don't have pictures of these dudes, their records, all that stuff is not really up to date. So I'm really hoping that one, the fighters get paid a lot more. Like, a lot of these guys are putting their lives on the line. I really hope they start increasing the contracts. They got paid $7 billion. Okay,
Damn.
come on, these guys risking CTE, freaking getting flatlined in front of their loved ones, getting memed right after, bro. These memes are next level, bro. You get knocked out
Jeez.
nowadays, you have like you're not gonna be able to live that out. I remember when Taporia knocked out Charles Oliveira, someone made a Thanos kind of like putting
Yeah.
Ilia's fist with a Thanos glove and knocking Charles Oliveira out. And I saw Charles's Twitter and he just put a sad face emoji on it, bro. And I was like, oh my gosh, bro. Like this is so bad. Like
The memes,
imagine
bro.
imagine waking up from getting knocked out. You get on your phone and you just see yourself getting knocked out over and over again, bro. I couldn't be able to do that, bro. Someone said
It's
you this.
terrible.
It's like, oh, check out this video. It's just you getting knocked out. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, pay these
Damn,
dudes
bro.
way more, bro. This is a crazy ass sport. So I think I really hope they do that. What kind of changes would you like to see with the whole Paramount deal? Like anything you would
Uh,
like to see?
um, better like show like better pre-shows and better
Mm,
breakdowns, more exciting podcasts type of thing. Like they should have a podcast, and it should
just be
just needs
us.
like a fresher look. Yeah, and then like they have the pregame thing where DC's acting all fucking Diddy on there.
Yeah, you gotta
They
stop
need
giving
they
DC
need to
things,
stop
bro.
that.
Holy
They need to cut that out and just be, just have some really good breakdowns. I mean, Dominic Cruz does really good at it,
yeah.
to be honest with you. Like his
Mhm.
breakdowns are cool, and try to get some former UFC fighters that want to talk and break down some stuff. Maybe some that have podcasts already. They'll be good on camera, and just have better pregames, better embedded. Embedded sucks. Try to revamp that, do something more interesting. It's so boring, bro. Like
Yeah, they
I
gotta
don't
do
know.
something. They gotta do something
Yeah,
with the embedded because they're just like eating food and they go like they're getting at the airport. They're just walking. Like, come on, add
I like
some.
the remember the HBO ones or the
Yeah.
Showtime ones. Those
Hmm.
were fucking
Dude, the
dope. They're always
boxing ones.
dramatic and shit. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa.
Dun,
I
dun, they
like
had
the
the
ones they do
music.
for yeah, like they do for like Canelo and shit. Like I'll
Hmm.
watch that shit. Like and it just shows them like doing all this shit, talking shit, training. Like the editing just got to be sharper because the
For sure.
embedded one is just it's just some guy on a cell phone, just iPhone, just going like that and just like go, just do whatever you do. I'm gonna eat this fucking pasta,
Spaghetti. Yeah.
spaghetti before my fight, maybe a cookie. I gotta work the next day after my fight. Like, what the fuck is this shit, bro? Like,
Stipe. Yeah. I
yeah,
don't know
sleep
what.
eight. Yeah. So they're terrible at that. I mean, just hyping up the fight better. So like these little things will make the fights a lot better. Um,
I just
yeah,
want
man.
I want events to be like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this with the boys." Like, make sure like it's like a football thing. You know, how, like the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is like, oh, the family gets together. People don't even watch football; they just care about the commercials. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like UFC could get to that place for sure. Especially this Charles Oliveira Max Holloway fight. Like, bro, come on, these
this
guys are
is it.
like, this is it. These guys are like at the like pretty much that they're still in their. I would say they're still in their prime, but this is like the last one that we're gonna get, bro. So it's like this
Yeah,
is this is it's pretty much as big as it gets. It's not for the belt, it's for the BMF belt, but dude, like this is gonna be cinematic. It's like I don't know, watching this. I'm watching their little stare down thing right now. It's like, yeah, that's gonna be a great fight. Even Patty Gaethje's gonna be good. Even though I thought it should have been like Patty Armin. I think that would have been a better matchup. But who knows? Who knows what could happen with these fights? But at the end of the day, just bring more attention to the sport. I mean, people all understand violence. Doesn't matter what language you speak.
hmm
It's pretty good. So definitely gonna be
10.
looking out for that.
So yeah, $10 a month. I feel like yeah, dude, people are gonna pay that.
Hmm.
I wonder if they'll still have the option to just buy the event for like $20.
That's a good
Right.
question.
Yeah, we'll see. But I think we're gonna get a lot more UFC fans next year. The sport's gonna grow
Yeah.
a little more. And yeah, keep putting the highlights out too. Like these knockouts and put the highlights out just so others can see like, oh shit, that was a dope fight. I gotta check that out. Um, you know, more highlights of the fighters, like say you got the Gaethje coming up and whatever, Patty or whatever. Like they should be posting highlights of these fools. Like,
Yeah. They
you
suck at
know,
that, bro.
they're really bad at doing that. They'll post a whole fucking fight, and you're just like, who has 20 minutes to watch a fight? Not everybody. It's like, dude, just post a fucking dope ass highlight and be like, and then like this gets people like hyped. Oh shit, they start sharing it. Like, oh, this guy's fighting. Goddamn, fucking Max Holloway. Like,
Mhm.
So, that mix in like them talking shit and then like, you know
That's
what I
what we
mean?
need
Like
too. That's a
they're
whole
gonna have
art form in itself. Like Conor
it
McGregor
is
kind of made that his own thing. Floyd Mayweather too, he made that his own thing. He's like, you gotta be able to talk a little bit on the mic just to make it more interesting. TJ Dillashaw versus Dominic Cruz, Uriah Faber versus Dominic Cruz. Dominic Cruz was just like out there trying to cook these guys on the mic as well. It's like that's definitely something that we're missing. Even I thought Patty and Gaethje were gonna do something at the press conference, but they're
nothing
like I
yet.
get it being respectful, be respectful, respect your opponent, all that stuff, but chirp a little bit just to get the crowd involved a little bit, just to be like,
Yeah. You should just be like, this fucking Mater from Cars or whatever. We'll
yeah,
be looking like we'll be looking like Mater.
yep, he does. I
Itchy.
mean,
But
yeah, I get I could see that.
I seen a meme on that. So
Uh,
oh
but yeah,
dude,
yeah,
I want to tell you before I forget. Yeah, speaking of like the brutal memes, like right after Marab took that loss, took that L,
oh yeah.
um, they they posted a meme of him, and it was like Marab's head on top of a washer machine or something. So
Oh,
they're
I
saying
haven't
he's a
seen that
wash.
one.
They're saying he's like what because he's a machine. They're like he's a wash machine, dude. That was like literally like
Oh,
5 minutes. 5 minutes after the fight, I was like, how the fuck are these guys? These guys just have him ready, like, hey, just in case he loses, we got Marab on
bro,
top of
you
a
know
washing
there's an
machine.
edit
Like what?
of Patty saying we don't get knocked out. We're scouses. We don't get. Someone has an edit ready to go if he gets freaking knocked out, bro. He's not gonna
Uh,
hear the end. He's not gonna hear the end of that if that ends up happening. So you put a little bit of pressure on himself to not get knocked out, but hey, man, he's a scouser. Doesn't get
just
knocked out.
get
So
knocked out.
but
Yeah.
yeah, dude, that's gonna be insane. I hope they don't add any extra charges where it's like, oh, if you want the main event, extra $5 because that'll be kind of whack. So, dude, I definitely hope that's not the case, but we'll see. We're gonna wait in 6 weeks when we see that first event, how it is, how the production is, how the streaming quality is. Imagine it's like in 480p and you lose connection right away. So I'm like, come
Oh
on, no, that
shit.
would suck. So there's probably gonna be a little bit of that in the beginning, like kind of like that Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight, like the
I remember
thing
that.
didn't
I
even
was
work. Like where it's like, oh, okay, what's going on here? But maybe it's clean. Get a Paramount subscription, all that type of stuff. But speaking of fights, dude, I pulled up to these 559 fights out here in Visalia. Checked
nice.
them out. Dude, there's some good talent, bro. A lot of these guys are making their debut fighting, first time ever fighting, and you could
Damn.
kind of tell the first time in the cage, which is kind of crazy. It's like these guys are like they're really nervous getting in there, and then once they're
I bet.
fighting, they're like they don't know really how to move all the controls yet. So it's kind of
Mhm.
crazy seeing that adaptation. But a lot of these guys starting to get comfortable in there. I'm hoping next time there's an event, both of us could pull up, do some like maybe some interviews, get some pictures, some clips and stuff like that. It was some good stuff, bro. Some I think there was like two grappling matches, right? And this little kid walks out. I was like, was this the first event? Like it was like literally like a 7-year old, bro. Walks out, I'm like, what? And then he comes out with like a flag. And
What
he
the
goes, and then another kid comes out. I was like, "Oh, there's a grappling match," and they start doing jujitsu. So these
No,
kids are
cool.
going crazy, bro. The jujitsu, even at a young age, is super high level. These guys are
Man.
doing ankle locks and doing like
What?
shootouts, ankle locks with each other. Like, man, these kids are
Damn.
scrapping. So a lot of the no gi scene is popping off. So that's cool to see. And then we saw some local guys. I remember I trained with these guys one time. I posted a video about it. But two of those guys from that gym fought on that card. They did
No
well.
way.
So it's cool. Some of these guys from where I'm at in Bakersfield. There was like a few guys from Paso Robles over there at Paragon. I think there was
Crazy.
a couple guys out there scrapping. So these guys get down, bro. So next time there's an event, we just pull up and just see what the scene's like. There's a lot of these guys, they'll fight locally at these amateur bouts and they start, leveling up. They go to the Fury, they go to LFA, they go to these other A1 combat type of organizations, and then they
Mhm.
get put onto the Dana White Contender Series. And then if they win their Dana White Contender Series fight, or if they have an entertaining fight, they go to the UFC. And I'm just thinking, it's like, bro, you know
That's
how many
crazy.
wars you have to go through just to be able to make your UFC debut?
Like
And
4 or
then
5 at least, right? Like
yeah,
crazy ass wars.
crazy ass wars,
That Contender
professional
Series,
wars,
though. Damn.
amateur, and then the Contender Series is like, bro, this is
Fuck.
a crazy kind of like,
And
I
then you
don't know.
got Dana White just like after he's like, this kid right here. You're like 28. He's like, this kid's got what it takes. He calls everyone kid. Huh? He's like,
Yeah.
you know what? He lost, but I like the kid. Like, even if you fight really hard, like, and lose, you can still get
You
in,
can
bro. Like,
still
if
get
you put
in,
on a
bro, but you have
show,
to put it all out there, though.
all out, you gotta just go all out, bro. Like, not be scared. That shit's insane, bro.
That's a it's a crazy ass career path to go down, bro. It's like, especially if you're a fighter, you gotta have like 20 fights, and then you make your debut, and you go against a
Fuck.
killer. You're looking across the ring, you see Gable across from you. You know, oh, you're like,
God damn.
you gotta be ready for whatever. So I think that's like, I don't think there's anything like that. Like maybe like a, I don't know if there's anything like that, like a career where it's just like you have to go, you have to beat this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Maybe it's like a video game, bro. It's like a boss battle every time,
Yeah, like
and you
Mortal
have to
Kombat.
beat that motherfucker. Yeah, you have to. Yeah,
And then you
exactly.
go up the ranks, and
Yeah,
it's like, damn, I made it, but now I gotta fight fucking Scorpion, Sub Zero. Like, I don't know, fucking how I'm gonna make it, bro. Got Raiden, fucking.
yeah.
You're
Raiders
like,
just
fuck,
chilling,
just chilling. It's
just
like
chilling, waiting for
how.
you. Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, damn, yeah, I made it to UFC, but now you're like, first fight, fucking Gable. Like, oh fuck, I don't know if I want to do this, man. 12 to show.
Oh,
Ah,
that's all
fuck.
the show. Pay half to your coach, half to your gym, for
Damn.
your manager. Oh my
Fucking
goodness,
medical expenses. Then you got to call out of work because your fucking jaw's fucked up. It's a tough game, bro.
dude,
Like
it's
it's
the toughest. I don't think there's anything tough. That's what I'm trying to get to. Maybe just like,
because even if you get an NBA contract, you got the contract already, and it's like I'm gonna go play basketball, but nobody's gonna fucking.
no
No
one's
one's
gonna
gonna fuck
sock me
you
in my
up.
face. No one's
Yeah,
gonna knee me, put me
nah,
unconscious.
yeah. It's football. All right, you're on the line. People trying to fuck you up.
Yeah,
Football.
that shit's crazy.
That's a little
Nah,
scary too.
pretty bad. Yeah.
You got Ray Lewis over there. Fucking you got Nick motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
That kind of shit's scary, but yeah, I don't think anything tops. I can't think of anything. I mean, fuck, dude.
Going to
What
war.
else is scary? Going to war, going to space. Yeah.
Going to space. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
Elon fucking yeah, dude. Fuck that. But
So
yeah, man.
yeah, dude, it's a tough ass sport. So like I said, next event will pop out there, start getting on the scene, talking to these
Yeah.
guys, and see what the guys are stories. Some of these guys got crazy ass
I
stories, bro.
bet, bro.
It's like, how the hell did you get here? And it's like, man, it's like, this is just a test. You seen those street beef things where the fools just be like,
Oh,
we
this is
going
just a
crazy.
test.
This is just a test. Yeah.
I think I think that would probably be the only thing I would do, dog. Street beefs. Like if I was like really like I got like a couple years of Muay Thai or something,
Uh-huh.
like 2 or 3, I'd that's the farthest I'd go, bro. This is just a test, and then put me
This is just
yeah, put me against the Burger King guy or something, bro. You know what I mean? That's
that
it.
sense.
That's it, dog. Put me
But
against the
fighting Death Sense is
Kung-
still, there's a lot of pressure though, because it's like, even if you fight Death Sense, yeah, he's Death Sense, but like Mighty Mouse is there.
yeah, he'd probably
You
beat
got
me, bro. Like I
cameras.
ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I'll probably get nervous. He's just going like this to you. And you're like, oh, fucking Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse is shouting out techniques and stuff to him, and then you know you're on YouTube and shit. It's like, oh, people are fucking watching. It's like, oh no,
Imagine,
that's pretty
yeah.
bad. Yeah,
Wing C would fuck me up, bro. That
Wing
guy's
C is actually
crazy.
pretty decent. He
He's
got
good, dude.
put away his last fight, but he's actually really good. Like seeing
But
him,
he's
I don't
good,
see
bro.
anybody
Like,
move like that.
yeah, I mean, I think he has potential, right?
I
He
think
can
so.
can he get one fight in the UFC, you think? Like on a prelim?
I think maybe a Dana White Contender Series, but like, I
He
think
needs
no
more.
one brings a show like Wing C just because it's like, bro, what the hell are you doing, bro? Like, what are you doing, jumping off the cage, doing the like the with his wings and stuff, and it's like him dancing and this. Like, he's really talented. Don't get me wrong. Like, honestly, I don't think I've seen anybody bob and weave like that in an MMA fight. Kind of like, not carelessly, but like, it seems like he knows what he's doing. But he has been caught a few times with that high kick. He's been knocked out a few times. He even got put out by Mighty Mouse, bro, in the
Damn.
sparring thing.
Oh
So,
yeah, that's funny.
so
Hey, you think you can tap fucking death sentence? You think you
I
beat him
think
in
so.
jiu-jitsu?
I think
Yeah, I think
so.
I'd take him.
I
Yeah,
think
I'd
his
take him.
jujitsu needs a little bit of work, so I think that would be my only thing that I can. But dude, I don't know. I
He
gotta.
might throw some crazy shit at you though, bro. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
he's been in the
he
cage,
might
dude. Like, I
scratch your
can't.
eye out or something. I don't know. That fool's crazy.
Hey,
His trash talk
I
is
haven't
good
done the
though.
match. Yeah, hey, so I can't talk shit because I haven't done a match, bro. Like, I haven't been
Yeah,
on street beat. That's
yeah,
hard, bro. That's pressure, dude. Like putting
yeah,
yourself
yeah.
out there like that, and like if you lose, it's like fuck, you know. I don't
It's
think
hard.
anybody will really care like that's the thing that we think about a lot. Like I think people don't fucking care. I mean, you get if you get knocked out, that shit, yeah, people will be like, oh, we got knocked out. But like,
Yeah.
I think it would circulate like maybe once a year. It might pop up, be like, fuck, and then hey, Kwame got knocked out. I'm like, yeah,
Got
that's the
knocked
only
out by
thing.
just ends. Yeah.
That's the only thing why I'm like, I was never. I'm like scared of getting knocked out and just getting like reeled, and then like it's like, dude, then you gotta like redeem yourself, try
Yeah.
to get a knockout yourself. It's like
That's why
crazy, bro.
that's why I think the fans have to really put themselves in that perspective. Because bro, some of these fans they be going crazy. They be talking about like, bro, just give up. You're too old. You're
Mhm.
29. Give up. Like these guys, I doubt they train. A lot of these guys making these comments. A lot of it is just because they have parlays and
Yeah,
they lose some money, so they're upset at these guys. But dude, put yourself in that shoe, or even in those shoes where it's just like, all right, you're gonna go against death sense, just death sense, right? But like, there's still pressure that you have to deal with. It's a fight at the end of the day, and it's like you gotta do what you gotta do. And if you, bro, if you lose, you lose. If
yeah,
you win, you win. But it's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, these guys they put a lot on the line and they don't get paid a lot, so
maybe
it
big
sucks.
shit.
So that's why I'm a big advocate on trying to get these fighters paid. Um, yeah, that's why I'm so passionate about that because it's like, bro, imagine you go out there and you get put on a highlight reel. It's not going to be good. So you kind of have to know that going in. So you have to make sure you're trained, make sure you're well prepared, and then just do your thing.
Yeah, because it's like you get highlighted for 12K. It's like fuck. But if you get highlighted for like 100K, you're like, all right, well, at least I don't have
Well,
to
I mean,
work. Like,
yeah,
yeah,
no,
couple
yeah.
months. Yeah,
So crazy,
yeah, that's the thing. Yeah,
crazy
man.
sport. So those are the fights I'm looking out for. Really haven't seen too much on like, you know, kind of like matchmaking news besides those ones that were announced on Thanksgiving. But yeah, the UFC was gonna be a little break. We'll still keep you guys updated with kind of news and stuff like that, especially with Taporia. That situation kind of sucks. If you guys don't know, like he before this thing happened, it's like he kind of just went online saying, "Hey, man," or he unfollow. It first started with him unfollowing his wife on Instagram, and then they started posting. It's like, oh,
Hmm.
people started speculating. Now all this news comes out. Who knows what really happened uh, behind the scenes? And yeah, dude, it's gonna be looking wild for the next few months for that.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, man. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah,
And
dude.
then
And
Connor got married, by the way.
oh yeah, he
Totally
got
got.
married at the Vatican, which kind of like threw me off. How long has he been like engaged with his wife now? It's been
It's
a
been a
long
long time,
time.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah, over 10 years, right?
yeah. Since the beginning, she's been with him. So
So he's gonna stop gooning or what?
I
Like,
don't know. Okay, yeah. So there was this thing where Conor McGregor went to Tijuana to do like ayahuasca. So
damn.
Conor McGregor goes out there, smokes some DMT, some ayahuasca with some shamans, and he comes back. He's like, I saw my death. I'm reborn. I'm a new man. And then like a week later, not even a week later, he's out there smoking a J with Mike Tyson. And it just seems like he's back in his old ways. It's like, what the hell is wrong with Conor McGregor, bro?
Oh,
What is
dude.
going on, bro? How do you go from just, I figured it out. I'm chilling. I see my own death. I know what to do now. I'm a follower of Christ. And then he goes to Mike Tyson with Mike Tyson just smoking a J. Just you see that little smile he has, and it's like, oh, that
Yeah,
can't be good,
that
bro.
Connor smile.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm
little
like, damn.
leprechaun, fucking evil. That's
Yeah.
what I saw. I saw that shit. I was like, dude, I hope this is AI because what the fuck, dude.
Oh,
Then
you
he
got
he was at
married?
the Coliseum too, huh? He had that picture. It
Yep.
was pretty dope with the
Yep.
cross, huh?
Yep.
That shit is crazy. I was just like, I don't know. Sometimes he just be trying to get likes too, and just like I'm like, dude, are you doing this for attention or a good resume to come back to the UFC or?
Do
But
you
I
think he
guess he
comes
got
back
some
to the
tips
White
from
House?
Tyson, huh?
Probably.
Nah,
You don't think so? You're not even against Michael Chandler or anybody like that?
Michael Chandler is done, bro.
Conor
Like,
McGregor. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
nah,
Michael
Connor's
Chandler is.
done.
I hope he comes back, bro.
I don't know, bro. The psychedelics now too. I don't know. I don't know. I think those psychedelics and like you can lose your fucking your edge,
Marbles?
bro. Like,
Oh, okay,
yeah, I
okay.
mean just that, but I feel like he's gonna be less aggressive now. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes like he
I've
might
heard
not.
that.
Yeah, I've heard it, and it happened to the bronze bomber that won I forgot his name, but yeah, he started doing psychedelics, and he's like, I don't want to fight no more. Like, I don't want to do. I don't want to be violent. I'm just like, so depending on like, I need to hear more about that ayahuasca thing. He needs to start saying shit like, I'm reborn, but I'm a. He said I was a warrior. I'm a fucking, I'm a fucking lion or some shit. Like, I need to hear some more of that shit too, because like, you need to hear that Chama, like he's dancing and doing these rituals with these like getting ready for war. I mean, I haven't seen Connor do that. If you're just doing ayahuasca to stop doing coke, okay,
Fix
but
drugs, more drugs.
that
Fix stop doing
yeah,
drugs and more drugs. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, bro. So I'm like, I don't know. I haven't seen any him. He he's just doing some bullshit sparring. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like,
he's like beating up a 16-year-old or something like that.
yeah. So I'm like, come on, bro. Like beating up the white belts.
You gotta get the reps in, bro.
Yeah, I guess
I
that's got
really,
to start somewhere. Yeah, these 16-year-olds are good, huh?
oh, I mean, I'm glad he's married. I mean, I don't know what his. I really haven't seen too much like videos with his wife, but she's gotta had go through had have gone through some freaking some stories, bro, or some things that happened. Because Conor McGregor, he's one of the most unpredictable people we have out here on earth. So it's just like I don't even know. Like she's got
Say
to
the
be like loyal to the soil, because like god damn, bro, like
tattooing midgets. Like, come on, bro.
yeah,
Putting weights
ball
on his
head,
fucking
yeah,
shit.
dancing with midgets and doing
Put it.
crazy stuff. So I mean, shout out to her for getting married over there in Italy. It's a nice place over there. Getting married at the Vatican, I'm sure is not cheap, bro.
Oh no, yeah.
S-
We'll
So
see. I mean, shit. Kobe did it, so
yeah,
he
yeah.
bounced back.
I heard those charges got dropped though. Maybe I don't know if
He did,
that's.
right?
I think so. So
That's good.
that's good. At least
Yeah.
that's a dub going his way. But that White House card is very interesting. On what that's going to look like, just because there's a couple of championship fights already happening earlier this year. See if these guys could bounce back. I think they're like predicting like 12 or 13 title fights. I don't think that's realistic. I'm thinking maybe like two or three, four
Yeah,
max.
chill. Yeah.
So yeah, so I don't think we're really gonna see anything like that. So I think I don't know. I think that White House card is gonna be definitely interesting, just because like we really haven't seen anything like that ever. So it's like this is like I think Brandon Royval said it was like he wouldn't want to fight on that card because it's some like Hunger Games type of stuff. And I mean it kind of is, to be honest. It's like,
Yeah, it
you
is.
know, all these millionaires gonna be watching this fight. Um, it is gonna be interesting. We'll watch it, but at the same time, it's like I don't know. Is this like a one time thing? Is this like a sphere card, or is this like we're gonna do this every 5 years or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. They're building an arena there. That doesn't make sense.
The security's got to be insane, bro. They got to
I think
have
it's a
like
terrible
freaking
place to have a fight, dude, to be honest with you. Now that
yes.
I'm thinking about
Imagine,
it, this is
yeah,
a
dude,
fucking bad idea, bro.
dude, you are a target, my friend.
This is
Yeah,
like
that,
a huge target. Yeah.
so I don't know. I always
I
think of
don't
that
know.
type of stuff. So
I just thought of
uh,
that now. I'm like, I didn't think about that. At the White House, bro? You're letting all these fucking drunk UFC fucking fans.
you
You
think
got to
they're gonna
have like
sell beer?
military there.
You
Yeah.
have
Oh,
to.
yeah. Yeah. Military
Yeah, what I was trying to say is just like, yeah, that's crazy. It's a crazy
security.
stuff to have like freaking security, all that type of stuff. But yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I don't know. Military. We'll see, bro. I mean, I guess it's possible, but all the shit that's going on nowadays, it's like, fuck, man. Why did it have to be the White House? I guess this the name and why is now it's like politics are involved. Yeah, I don't know, dude. This is crazy, bro.
I want to keep the sports just the sports and just everything else is cool. Like I would understand if like, you know, some other country was just like, oh, we're gonna do this event. Like if they did something at the Coliseum out there in Italy, like that'd be cool. Like I'd be down with that. But like I don't know. I just don't see any other country doing stuff like that. So the UFC is like worldwide at the end of the day. So it's like maybe other countries are gonna start getting involved. So oh, maybe we'll do it at our spot or something like that. So I don't know. I really don't know how it's gonna work. I would want to keep it just like the mixed martial arts, but you know, at the
Yeah,
end of the day, I'm not the one in charge of all this stuff. So we'll see.
we'll see, man. But I think I'm gonna start wrapping up. I'm gonna go see what's up, go train.
Yes, sir, bro.
All, all the new white belts. They're coming after me, bro. The white belts and the four stripe white belts.
They
Yeah, they're
probably
coming
heard you on
after
the
me, bro.
pod, bro, talking
I
about him.
think
They're like, hey, bro, hey, this fucking guy, this guy Show Kwang, what's
and
up?
and I did. And what? God, it's like Connor. And so what? I did say that shit
I want to apologize.
for
Have
no one.
somebody money. Yeah. So yeah, freaking train out there, bro. Have some good rolls.
Yeah.
Uh, are they rolling after class, bro?
Nah, not that one day. Not last time. They were done, bro.
Oh,
I beat them all up. They didn't
dang
want
it.
it.
Dang it.
They were asking me to. I was just showing them some technique, though.
Like, Master
But
Kwame, please show me your ways.
yeah, I was like Splinter in there, bro.
Hell yeah.
Young Splinter. I'll just like, but Shredder, nah. But
Shredder.
yeah, dude, I'm fucking Shredder.
Hell yeah.
I need to
Okay.
come up with a nickname, dog. Shredder,
The
Blade.
Master Shredder.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I don't
we'll
know.
figure it. So we'll work
We'll
on it.
figure it.
We'll work on it,
We'll
bro.
work on it.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, I just want to say, yeah, white belts, you guys, if you're gonna come after me, bring your best, man. Bring your best. I'm ready. Whatever.
Okay.
Just
All right.
don't wake up the lion, bro. I'm ready,
Send me
bro.
your best warrior.
They're best white belts. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, don't take
yeah,
it. You guys don't take it serious. If you're listening. I talk a lot of shit on here, but it's all fun and games. But you know,
that's cool.
don't take it serious.
Yeah.
I'm a humble person, but
Yeah, we
it's
have
just,
fun on here, bro.
we're having fun,
Yeah.
man. You got to
Yeah.
get beat up like I did, like
I still get
all the
beat
other
up, bro.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's just the pros of just being one of the top belts in a small gym. It's one of the pros, bro. Because we started at a new gym, so there isn't a lot of like upper belts. And if you're like a blue belt, you're like one of the fucking top belts. So it's one of the pros. There's pros and cons to that, but it's one of
yeah.
the pros is like you're gonna
Word.
have a lot of fun. You're gonna beat up a lot of people, and it's like, yeah, you go to another gym. Like I've been dropping in. It's been a minute, but yeah, I get fucked up by like all the brown belts, purple belts, black belts. It's just like
Yeah. Mhm.
they ain't even trying, bro. They're just fucking me up.
Nah, they're just having fun too. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it
we'll
depends
get
on your
there.
gym. Your gym definitely you pull up the Atos, you're
Yeah,
looking like a
fuck
trial white belt out there. So it's just like, yeah, yeah. So
yeah, they're gonna
yeah.
fuck you up.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
yeah,
Best of luck to you, bro.
yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Keep training, guys. Tune
Yes,
in.
sir. Tune
We'll try
in.
to get some more guests on here
Yes, sir.
and show up
For
to the
sure.
fight. Stay black.
Yes, sir. Stay black out there, guys.
Stay
We out.
black, man.
Let's go.
Got no choice.
Got no choice.